mystery. Does the word make your spine tingle with excitement? Does it conjure up exotic locales and the prospect of adventure? Or does it, after 6 months of uncertainty and doubt, make you feel just ever so slightly fed up? I think that for many of us, it is the latter at the moment. We don't want to guess or figure out how or when it's going to end. We want to skip to the last few pages of the book and sit on a comfy sofa while Hercule Poirot explains it all to us. And yet, we're told, our God is a mysterious God. God moves in mysterious ways. In Luke 12, Jesus tells us how the mysterious nature of God is designed to motivate us, to inspire our attitudes towards those around us. To the early readers of Luke's Gospel, who anticipated the second coming of Christ just around the corner, this message would have been a pertinent one. It would have kept them on their toes. It would have made them measure their actions against the potentially sudden judgment of God. However, when we consider the way we've recently been kept on our toes by the uncertainty and mystery of the coronavirus pandemic, we can see how tiring this can become, especially if it goes on for a long time. So in his letter to the Ephesians, St. Paul outlines to the church the way in which they can learn to live with the mystery of Jesus' parable without becoming overly fatigued. We've all seen the mental strain that comes from just 6 months of waiting for an ending that never seems to come. The church has been waiting 2,000 years for the ending that Jesus teased in this parable. Never mind being kept on our toes. If we didn't have a way to cope with this mystery of God, we'd have been dead on our feet a long time ago. So Paul shows us how we can live with one mystery by reminding us that God has already disclosed another one. God has made known to all people, not just those of a chosen race and heritage, the mystery of the divine plan for the universe. Ephesians 1:10 tells us that the plan is to gather all things to God, everything on earth and in heaven. And this plan has been revealed through the person and work of Jesus. So we may be in the dark as regards the exact dates and times, but the nature of the end is not in doubt. All things will be gathered together by God. In these uncertain times, we have to live with certain mysteries. We do not know when all this will be over. But to help us through the uncertainty, we have the certain promise of God. If we don't know when this will end, we know how it will end, as we know how all things will end. They will end with us being drawn into the community of God. So let's pray. Mysterious God, we thank you for the disclosure of your plan for creation in the person of your Son, Jesus. Help us to hold on to your certainty in times when we feel overwhelmed by uncertainty. Amen.